guys, this is your JVB Monday Good News post. Yes, it's probably not going to be daily JVBs. If you don't know who I am, I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a composer, I'm an artist, and I love to spread positivity, lift people up, help people to see the best in themselves, elevate them and myself. And I wanted to start out with an amazing quote. Have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself, by Saint Francis de Sales. I hope I said that right. I love that quote, and it is definitely something I need to practice more of, because I know in this time we are in right now, it's so easy to be impatient. It's so easy to try to go back to the normal that is doesn't exist anymore, right? There's going to be a new normal, and I truly believe the new normal is going to be better. It's going to be so much more consciousness going on, mass consciousness. There's going to be so much more kindness and love going on. And if you choose to believe that, you will find it. Because what we focus on expands. That's just the truth. So, first of all, I wanted to share something that I read yesterday, and I thought that was so cool. So, the state of California has a program called Great Plates Delivered, and this is home meals for seniors and even other adults who are in high risk of COVID. So, they provide essential economic stimulus to local businesses struggling to stay afloat during the corona crisis. And they're helping seniors and other adults to have healthy, nutritious meals delivered. 3 nutritious meals a day. How amazing is that? Yes, you heard that right. They are accomplishing that with a partnership with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the state and local governments. And FEMA will cover 75% of the cost, and the state will pick up most of the remaining tab. Restaurants will be reimbursed at rates of 16 for breakfast, 17 for lunch, and 28 for dinners. How awesome is that? This is absolutely amazing. For more information can be found here, so I'm going to leave a link on about that, because I think this is just absolutely fantastic news. The second great news is when you go on Google Arts and Culture, you can take virtual trips all around the world to museums, to cities, to the most iconic places in the world, most extreme locations in the world, like Everest, Antarctica. And you know what? Yes, it's not real life. But to be able to do this is freaking fantastic, because when you are able to travel again, and when you have the money to be able to travel again, then you know where you want to go and see it in real life. But I think this is so fantastic that I can just go on here and take a virtual tour of museums. And let me just tell you, like 10 science museums all around the world, right? So there is the Natural History Museum in Berlin, which is fantastic. And I mean, I tell you guys, this looks really awesome on the website right now, and it looks really, really good. So, I mean, I highly recommend that. I will post the link in the description below, because I think this is absolutely fantastic. One more great news I wanted to share is I watched TV today with my mom, and I saw that a couple was getting married, and they were really concerned that they may not be able to do it because of the situation, of our current situation. Well, they entered a contest that was put out by, I think, one of the TV channels from a drive-in movie theater, and they offered to have a wedding there at the drive-through, and I thought that was so freaking awesome. So what they did is, thankfully, I guess the groom and the bride, they were able to get their she got her dress and he got his suit just right before all this happened, so they were fine with that. And so they invited all their guests in, and they had like people check them in, and they had like a drop off for the gifts. I know this is weird, but it's still better than having to cancel your wedding if you really want to get married, right? So then they were all in the open theater, in the drive-through theater, and they're all in the designated areas where they were parked, and they all had a great view to watch the newlywed couple take their vows on the big screen and the kiss, and then they all honked their horns, and it was so awesome. I got goosebumps. I thought it was so amazing that they were still able to find a way to have their wedding, you know. And after that, they went to a drive-through. Everybody, like all the cars together, like one after the other, went to a drive-through, and I thought that was so freaking cool. I just, you know, it's a new world, and I know this is not how it's supposed to be or how we are used to having this, but it was a great creative choice to make this happen. You know, I thought it was just really lovely. Anyways, guys, I wanted to share those few things with you because there's a lot of good stuff out there, and it really is up to us to decide which way we want to look. And don't get me wrong, I look at both sides too. And, you know, although I prefer to live in my little bubble of happiness and bliss and slight ignorance, and sometimes ignorance is bliss, I do question things, and I do get pissed off. For example, I do not like that the beaches in California are closed, because I don't think that has anything to do with public health issues. I think it has to do with politics, because the beaches are so wide open, right? So to not let people go outside and get sun and get air is, to me, not good. But I do not want to focus on that. And I have to say, I'm also extremely lucky to be where I am right now, because I'm in such an open space. And Bolt and I, we always go for walks every day. We're in the woods, we're in the gardens. Today we walked like to a little village, really not far, but like on a sidewalk kind of. And so I know that I'm very lucky to have all this right now. And Germany actually has loosened up quite a bit. It goes state by state. Everybody has to wear masks when they're out shopping or in public. But in my town, for example, all the stores are open again. The ice cream shop is open, so people, there was a line, you know, for people getting ice cream. Then the restaurants are slowly reopening, and they have specific rules, like, you know, they were like outside tables and they were further apart. And I think you also have to come, like, it has to be people that come together in a group, like not more 4 or 5 people, I think, or maybe 6. And they want to see how it goes. And if it goes well and it doesn't spread, the numbers don't go up, then they'll continue doing it. I think Berlin has totally different rules. I believe they didn't even have to wear a mask. But, you know, it is a crazy time. But I also think that a lot of amazing things have come out of all of this so far. And we are we're entering a new era. It's a shift happening. And I keep saying this because it's true. So we cannot fight this. We have to just embrace the new. We have to think outside the box. And how can we still have an amazing, great life and still stay connected when we cannot be together? And so there's so much happening, and so much solidarity, and there's so much empathy, I think, and there's so much love and just really kindness. I see it and I feel it. And of course, it's not everywhere, right? But I really believe, I always believe in the good in people. And, you know, if you don't, there's always pets. Go adopt some pets, you know. If you're lonely, if you're alone, there's a lot of pets who need a home and need some love. And let me tell you, you can't buy love, but you can rescue it. So that's my 2 cents for tonight, or today for you. So I wish you guys an amazing week. Stay positive, stay hopeful. Yes, get informed, and yes, you know, question everything. But at the same time, remember that your attitude shapes your life. So what you focus on expands. And I personally want to focus on the positive. And that doesn't mean I'm always, trust me, I am not. I go through big swings, you know. Sometimes I don't even know what day it is, what time it is, what I'm supposed to be doing, which is crazy because, you know, I'm used to being on my own a lot. And yeah, but it's just the way it is right now, you know, because I think we're all slightly, ooh, what's going on? But stay just grounded as much as you can and give yourself permission to just be, to take some time for yourself, to meditate, to do yoga, to go exercise, to take a virtual tour. Yes, do that. To do something for you. Spoil yourself, pamper yourself, make yourself a nice cappuccino. Dye your own hair, give it a shot. If it turns out shitty, nobody's going to see it because you're not going anywhere. How amazing is that? Love you guys so much. Spreading hope and positivity. And I will talk to you on Wednesday for some fun dissection of a song that I really love by an artist that I really love, and going a little bit under the hood and seeing what's going on and what makes that song so amazing. I hope you're going to like it. I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.